What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, as you have seen, WWE there's a lot of new blood talent going different places, with JC Jane, Fatal Influence dominating on SmackDown, Blake Monroe on her way, Sol Ruka will sign a contract with Monday Night Raw tonight. Joe Hendry's on Monday Night Raw. Ricky Saints is fighting Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. So there's a lot of new talent that are rising up from NXT, and they're making their names known and being prepared and ready to take shots and spots. But that makes me think, with all this rapid of people coming up from the main roster, from NXT to the main roster, it makes me think, who is the future of NXT? That's a really tough question, and honestly this comes from one of the people who commented under my video to me, and they asked me to do this video. Sorry it took a little bit, my boy, but I got you. So if you like this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys got any other video suggestions, please send them down below. I got your back. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first name I think of when it comes to NXT and who would be the future, who could possibly be the future of NXT, I picked Jackson Drake. I'm gonna tell you why. Jackson Drake could be a very, very good heel on NXT, because I don't like Jackson Drake. I don't think when you see Jackson Drake walk out, he gets booed. The Vanity Project is such a good group because they generate heel heat. You look at them and you want to hate them. They just look like assholes. They look like everything you would think like a spoiled rich kid would look like. That's exactly what they look like. Brad Baylor looks like a Ken doll. Like, you just want to smack the shit out of them when you see them. And like, I think that's like the appeal of them. And when it comes to Jackson Drake, yeah, he may look like a pretty boy. You know, he walks around, no shirt, just tries to show off the abs. And when you watch him wrestle, though, he get busy. I ain't gonna lie to you, he get busy. I went to an NXT and Evolve taping when I was in Orlando, and I ended up getting to see Jackson Drake versus Cappuccino Jones. They got busy. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, Jackson Drake got a little something to him. Like, there's something special about Jackson Drake to where, like, I can see him eventually getting to the main roster and being a player. He's definitely has that special talent, and I think it's only a matter of time before we see him mark his territory on NXT. All right, the next person we're going to talk about who could be the future of NXT, we're going to talk about Keanu Carver, okay? When you look at Keanu Carver, he just looked like an animal. He just looked like he's ready to hurt someone. He just looks destructive. And like, I feel like with the right booking with like Sean and his team down there, I think like he could be your next animal. Not even a monster, just animal. Somebody who's just all about wreaking havoc. And like, I think with Keanu Carver, the only person in my opinion who should really be like, their moves should be looking effective on him are guys like Jasper Troy or maybe even Josh Briggs, who are like big body guys. Keanu Carver should be on a destruction tear. He should be like trying to smoke everybody who comes at him. And I think he's talented enough to do that. Keanu Carver definitely could be the future. I want to see him more with the microphone, get him more comfortable, because let's be real here. All the people who in WWE who either A, have been in the company for a long time, or B, have been at the top of the game, they all have mic skills. So I would love to see Keanu Carver get in the mic more, get more comfortable on the microphone, and just be able to present his character more better, verbally, than just physically, or get him a manager. Keanu Carver, you looking for a manager? I got you. But no, I think Keanu Carver definitely has a future in NXT, and there's no doubt in my mind Keanu Carver will be one day NXT champion. All right. Here's the thing about this list, okay? There's only 2 guys on this list from the male NXT roster. Why? Because if it wasn't as evident as it is now, NXT is ran by, belongs to the women's roster. I'm sorry. The NXT women's roster carries NXT for me week to week. And it's not even because they look good, because they definitely look good, but their matches, I feel like they understand their characters more, like the stories kind of flow better with the women than it does the men, if I'm being completely honest. So when you ask me who's the future of NXT, it's the women. And I'm going to give you my examples of who could be that. So the next person we're going to talk about is Zarya, okay? I think they're heating up Zarya to really become a killer. I think Zarya, out of everybody on this list, Zarya is a wild card to become NXT Women's Champion quicker than most people are. Zarya is a beast. Her and Soul had a very good match. And the one thing about Zarya that really interests me, Zarya can talk in the microphone, and I didn't expect that to be a part of her thing. Like, her and Soul, like, they had this whole feud where she ended up kind of becoming the good guy, and they started booing Soul, which was interesting. Zarya has like a mic presence, and I didn't expect that from her, especially from like the typical gothic monsters that we normally see on WWE television. So like, I have to give Zarya her flowers, and I think Zarya has something special and unique because more importantly, she doesn't look like anybody else on the roster, and that's always gonna stand out. And I think Zarya can cook. I think Zarya is gonna be on the main roster. I think within like a year, maybe a year or two. Like, I think so. I think she'll make it. Now, the next person we're talking on the list is Too Strong Armstrong, Callie Armstrong. Callie Armstrong is different, okay? Like, watching her, not only did I watch her in Evolve when I went to the taping, watching Callie Armstrong, like, she just has that motion. It's just in the sauce, man. Like, I don't know what it is. Black women just know how to Too Strong. It's just in the sauce, okay? Like, when you look at Lash, Bianca, Jade, like, it's just something's in that water. And like, they're cooking. Naomi, they're just cooking down there. And Callie, I think, is next up. Callie is gonna show, like, I love how she showed that she can be a heel also, and she can be a babyface. And I think with Callie, her big test will be on Tuesday going against Jada Parker. Like, they have so many players who can just, like, if it's done correctly, they could be something special. And I expect the exact same out of Callie Armstrong. There's no doubt in my mind Callie Armstrong will be NXT champion soon. Now, before I get into my last pick, you may be asking me, where's Tatum Paxley? Where's Lola Vice? Where's Kelani Jordan? I'm going to tell you why I didn't put them on here. I didn't put them on there because I don't think they'll be in NXT in a year. I think all three of those women who are so talented, they'll all be on the main roster. Some of them maybe probably by SummerSlam when they do like the next round of call-ups, or even by Royal Rumble. Like, I don't see Kelani Jordan, Jada Parker, Lola Vice all being on the main roster for another year. I'd kind of be in NXT in another year. I would be very surprised. Very surprised. Like, I think they're kind of just polishing their last, like, things that they need to work on before taking that next jump. And I think, like, though, the reason why I didn't add them, because I don't think they're the future of NXT, because I think they'll be going on to better, bigger, and better lights. So I just wanted to put that out there before y'all come for me on the internet. All right. Lastly, to me, the future of NXT lies with one person. I'd put the house on her. I bought stocks into her. It's Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray is the future of NXT. Her ring work is elite. I was watching her in LFG. I'm like, what the fuck is she? Why is she even on LFG? She didn't make it past one episode. Literally one episode. They said, nope. Oh no, we got to pull her up. Kendall Gray is cold. I've seen her work in person. I've seen her just watching her matches. I've seen her interviews. I bought stock into her. I know she wants to be like the female, like, Kurt Angle kind of in a way, but like, I think she's understanding like what it takes to be that, not only in the ring technically, but also character-wise and storytelling, and being able to do both things. Her friendship with Ren Sinclair, I love it. Run another one, Ren Get Busy. I almost put Ren Sinclair on this list. Like, Ren Get Busy. I think there's gonna be money there for a Kendall versus Ren feud down the line. But when I look at like Lola Vice, and I think, damn, who could beat Lola Vice for the NXT Championship? The first person that pops in my mind is Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray is the future of NXT. Like, I truly believe she's like that next girl. And I think like the more she works on like her character and getting like those promos in, like to me, her work is not even really on the mat like that. Her work where I need to see more of is give her a microphone. Can you handle maybe like a 10 to 15 minute segment and a promo? Like I need to see more of that. Like it's more of a character thing with her. And if we can continue to grow and develop her character and give her more mic skills to show that like she can talk and she can do that too. Oh, you might have one of the next female superstars down there in NXT. Like I'm telling you, Kendall Gray is one of those ones. And if you're asking me, she is the future of NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. We on the road to 11,000 subs. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until forever finds you, peace.